Alright, so today we are going to be making a plant-based, dairy-free cornbread with honey. So I'm terming it that way because I can't really call it vegan, because depending on how you practice or how you do your vegan diet, because honey is made through the use of bees, pollination, then technically it's not considered vegan, but some people still will consume it. We're going to start with making a slight plant-based buttermilk. What we're going to do is have a 1/4 cup of plant milk mixed with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, fresh squeezed, and you're just going to mix that, and it's going to curdle the milk, and we're going to set that aside. Now you can always use apple cider vinegar instead of lemon juice. We're going to set that to the side and get our dry mixture started. For the dry mixture, you're going to add in 1 cup of flour, and we're going to add in 1.5 cups of cornmeal. Now I'm using yellow cornmeal. You don't have to use yellow, you can use white, but I'm going to be using yellow. And I'm really estimating this size. I'm not really putting it exact. I'm just kind of measuring out rough estimates. And I'm also going to add in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Now typically you're going to make a flax egg, which is where you combine the flax seed with water, but for this recipe I have made this recipe, altered it a little bit for my liking, but the original recipe did not add it as a flax egg, so I'm not real sure how this is going to turn out. The last cornbread that I made, it did not add it as a flax egg either, it just added it separately. So I'm not real sure what to expect with this. We're going to also add 1 tablespoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of salt. And I'm just using regular salt. I don't feel like using my grinder to ground up my sea salt. And I'm going to set this aside for just a moment. Okay, we're going to add in our buttermilk. Let me just stir this up just a little bit more. Okay, and my daughter Ava has come to help. Okay, go ahead and mix that in. And next thing I'm going to add in is the melted butter. So this is 1/3 cup of melted butter, plant butter. And I'm going to also add in my honey. Now, I had a mishap. I didn't have enough honey, so I'm substituting part of the honey in for maple syrup. So we will see how this turns out. Okay, let mommy see that for just a second. Let's get all of this good stuff out of there.
I want to taste that.
I know you do. And you did it. Okay, go ahead and stir. You got to get good, strong arms.
Wow, this is actually starting to look like cornbread.
I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of flour to this. I'm not sure if I'll need it, but I'd rather have it than for it to come out too thin. So I'm going to mix this up really quick. I'm going to be cooking this in my convection oven or the air fryer that I have. And so, yep, this might work out better, but this might be too thick now. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I've already put a little bit of spray in my pan, and I'm going to dump this into my pan.
Oh, we need some soda.
Some soda?
Yeah.
What do you need soda for?
For the food. The food.
Girl, you need no soda.
Soda for the food.
So I'm just going to spread this out. These won't be very thick pieces, like if you put them in a different type of baking pan, but they will be enough. All right, so I have spread this out in the pan. I'm gonna put it in my oven until it gets a little bit kind of golden brown, and it's gonna be on 400. So preheat your oven to 400. Using my convection oven, I don't really know how long to cook it because it cooks a lot faster. So I'm just gonna have to use my sense of smell and sight for when it looks to be done. I've taken my cornbread out. It has cooked for 8 minutes. As you can see, hopefully you can see that it has browned quite a bit. It is firm to the touch, so it is done. Like I said, the convection oven or the air fryer convection oven, it does cook quite a bit quicker than the traditional oven. So we will go ahead and let this cool off and we'll give it a taste. I have sliced these into squares, and I'm just gonna pull one up just so you can see. And as you can see, it did come out thick and well cooked. So I would definitely recommend you try these. We're gonna give it a taste and see what it tastes like. It's very good. There's a hint of sweetness, but not too sweet. I'll definitely be making these again. All right. So this is Ava. She's trying the cornbread. We're gonna see what her opinion is.
I like it. It's like the one that you made the other time.
It tastes like the one I made. You don't look too super excited about tasting it. Tastes good. What are you grinning for? You gonna eat the whole thing? Well, at least she's honest. Okay, this is Alanis' take on the cornbread. Tastes super good. Does it taste like too sweet, or is it okay?
It's
good. It's good? Well, don't really have much to say about it. Is it worth making again? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so this is my husband's assessment on the bread.
All right, let's see what this bread talking about. Tastes like cake.
I thought it tastes pretty good too, but it's not overly sweet though.
Right, it's more of a natural sweet. Yep, I like it.
I thought it was good too.
Okay, so if you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time, God bless.